back to my channel. Today I have a message for all of my beautiful Cancers out in the collective today. This is going to be your monthly message for the month of February. For those of you that are new, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen. I'm a spiritual advisor and an intuitive coach. I provide you with guidance and wisdom and inspiration every week right here on this channel. All we can do is ask that you please subscribe. Please give us a like. It truly does help our content. Drop us a comment down below if you wish, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I drop new content. Without further ado, let's get into today's message. Hello, all my beautiful Cancers. Thank you all so much for being here. This is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. So let's get right into it. We're going to go right into the oracle, see what messages Spirit has for you this coming month in the month of February. Angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what information do you have for my beautiful Cancers this month in the month of February? What information do you have for my beautiful Cancers this month, the month of February? What information do you have for my beautiful Cancers this month, the month of February? All right, here we go. First card up. Oh, beautiful. We have regeneration. So what I'm really getting here is that you are going through a rebirth at this time. Yep, absolutely. So all of my beautiful Cancers, you are going through a rebirth. What I love here is that you sort of see all of this, this fire, this ash that is coming from deep within, right? So what this really tells me is that you have a lot of stuff sort of like deep in your shadow that you're going through some shadow work. And by you going through that, you are going to help yourself. So those older parts of you that have those old beliefs, those old patterns, those old behaviors, you're bringing them to the surface. You're working through them. Those old parts of you are going to die. And by doing that, it's regenerating you and creating new life. This is a 46. So I'm very much into numbers. If you have not been following my channel, know that I am very much a numerology person. I love looking at numbers because they often give us more depth into the meaning. So 46 reduces to a 10, which is a 1. So it's all about a new life, a new beginning, something old washing away and something new coming in and taking its place. Now, this is where you are starting. So I really feel, and I have already done all of the air signs. You're the first water sign I'm doing, and each one of those talked about the dark night of the soul experience. So I'm really going to be interested to see what the tarot has to say. But I'm kind of feeling that almost everyone in the collective, no matter what sign you are, there are people within the collective that are going to be experiencing the dark night of the soul experience that is going to be bringing them to the forefront of their new life and who they are, aligning them to their true divine purpose. So here I have the orphaned card. Okay, so this really tells me that a lot of you Cancers sort of feel like you've been left behind. If you feel that in your life you haven't moved or you haven't transitioned, do you feel that you might have been neglected or you might have been abandoned? So you sort of feel like you're all alone and that no one is there to help you. But what I love is that, again, you're in this nest, right? But there is nothing hindering you. There is nothing keeping you here. So my question to you is, why have you chosen not to move? Again, this is a 5. So a 5 is really about change. And I really feel that it's change that you precisely need to make for yourself. We then move into higher power. Okay. So by getting the regeneration card first, okay, that really tells me that this is the transition that you're going to be making, and you're going to be moving into your higher power, that higher version of who you are, by truly aligning with your true divine purpose and your divine essence. The higher power is also calling to me because it's a 4. So because it's a 4, it sort of brings into my awareness your sense and your need for stability, structure, and a foundation. Okay. And what this is telling me is that your stability and your foundation resides in that higher aspect of who you are. It resides in your intuition, in your internal guidance. So it's going to be very important that you go, as you go along this month, that you really rely on your higher power. Don't allow your emotions to get the best of you, and really use your internal guidance to give you the answers that you seek. So let's go into the tarot. Let's see what the tarot has to offer us. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel, know that I take jumpers from the pack. I do not like to choose my own cards. And this is going to be a general message, so it's not going to resonate with every single Cancer out there. So I ask that you just take with you what you want, leave the rest behind. So let's get right into it. Angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters. What information do you have for my beautiful Cancers this month? What information do you have for my beautiful Cancers this month? What information do you have for my beautiful Cancers this month? What information do you have for my beautiful Cancers this month? All right, so we're starting off with the King of Swords. Okay, I like to get all of my cards out before I begin to interpret, because I look at this as a story. So this story basically tells me where you are. So currently where you are is you're in the King of Swords, which tells me that you're on this quest for higher learning. You're on this quest for seeking true guidance into your path. You're wanting to see where you're going to go. And you're really utilizing your your intuition to sort of lead you there. What else do we have for my beautiful Cancers? What else do we have for my beautiful Cancers? Okay. What else do we have for my beautiful Cancers? What else do we have for my beautiful Cancers? Okay. Okay. All right, we got 2 more to go. All right. What else do we have for my beautiful Cancers? Okay. What else do we have for my beautiful Cancers? Thank you. All right. Bottom deck energy. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. I like to look at numbers first, so let me take a quick peek. All right. So we have 2 5s on the board. So this is going to represent change. Yeah, so this is going to be change on your part. All right, let's get right into it. So we're starting off with the King of Swords. Okay, so this really tells me that you're really in this place where you're seeing something on the horizon. You're wanting that higher learning. Okay, so I get that a lot from the higher power of where you're wanting to go and what's benefiting you. And then I also get this, that you're wanting this significant change. You're wanting to sort of see what is laid out before you make a choice or before you make a decision, right? With this regeneration card. And what I love about the King of Swords is that the King of Swords uses his intuition. I want you to pay attention to this owl right here. So this owl right here is very much a signifier. It's sort of a symbol of intuition, like really utilizing your intuition to guide you, to lead you. By you having a bird's eye view of where you were, where you are, it really helps you identify by connecting with who you are right now. By connecting with that, it'll allow you to make the best choice possible to move you in the direction that you're wanting to go. We then move into strength, okay? And what I'm getting for you, my beautiful Cancer, is that this strength really represents the inner you. It represents who you are at the core. You have so much power, so much resiliency. You have the capability of being able to turn things around a lot quicker than most people. Because I think a lot of it is because as the Cancer, you're defined as, you're very mushy at the center. You're very much into your feels at the center, but you have this outer exterior that sometimes you portray as nothing will penetrate you, like nothing will hurt you, nothing will get the best of you. But that's not really the truth, because the truth is that what I love about this is that you notice how you see one face here and then you see one face here. So this is where I'm getting this perspective from when it comes to this strength. The face that you show the world is a lot stronger than you see yourself, okay? Because the face that you see resembles that of the lamb, okay? You feel that you are not as strong or as powerful as you really are. And it's important that you remember that you are very resilient because of your outer exterior. Because, you know, Cancer is really described as the crab, okay? And a crab has a very outer exterior that protects, that's able to protect it, okay, from its predators. And so what I really want you to do is really tune into your heart. Really tune into that deeper part of you and know that you have that capability to be powerful, to be bold, to be strong. So don't let that deceive you. Don't let what you see in the mirror deceive you from who you truly are at the core, okay? We then move into the Tower, okay? Now here's what I'm getting with this Tower. Because right after the Tower, we have the Five of Wands in reversed, okay? So this Tower really signifies to me divine interventional change, okay? So that means that in order for you to create this new life that you're wanting, a lot of changes are going to have to take place, which means that you're going to have to truly learn to know what changes are needed and know what serves you and know what does not serve you, okay? This Five of Wands, what this Five of Wands really tells me is that you have a lot of inner conflict going on within yourself that you often identify as conflict outside of you, but it's not the conflict outside of you that is causing you or causing your fortress per se to crumble. It is the inner conflict and the inner dialogue you have with yourself that is causing that, which is causing this whole Tower to crumble, okay? A Tower truly represents the ending of something. And so what I'm really getting for you, Cancer, this month is that what needs to end is your own self-sabotage, your own unwillingness to truly love yourself from a place of inner strength, and recognize that you yourself can become that strong, confident person you're wanting to become by utilizing your own inner strength and your own inner power, okay? So the heart of our reading, what we have right here is when we get to the heart of the reading, it is the overall message, okay? And I have the Eight of Pentacles, okay, with the High Priestess, okay? Now, what I get with the Eight of Pentacles is that the true definite message for you this month, Cancer, is going to be you need to do the work, okay? Whether that's internal work, and I really feel it's really internal work because of this High Priestess, right? You need to do the work. You need to identify in what area of your life you need to cleanse out in order to create a rebirth, okay? Now, interestingly enough, when I do my card readings and I'm getting my overall message from the heart of the reading and the bottom deck energy, and right underneath the High Priestess is the Death card. Okay, so I feel that this is important because the work that is required of you truly identifying which parts of your area require the most work, the most balance, the most care, the most inner strength is going to be dependent on you, right? Which area of your life, whether it's in your health and your well-being, whether it's in creativity, whether it's in your own doing your own inner soul searching, whichever area it is in your life that you need to focus on first, your inner guidance, your intuition is going to tell you. What I love about the High Priestess is the High Priestess comes to us in a point when we have that inner guidance that we know exactly what it means, and it allows us to truly listen to our inner guidance, allowing us to create a vision for ourselves that we might not necessarily truly understand. And what these two are really telling me is that you have to make a choice. You have to consciously make a choice to do the work that is required of you in order to move you in the direction that you want to go. Okay. And the direction that you need to go is really that rebirth, right? That older version of you needs to be let go of so that that newer version of you can regenerate itself and bring in that higher aspect of you that you are from this higher power, okay? I absolutely love this because this truly helps you get a really good idea of what really needs to be done. So now we move into the steps that you need to take to get you to your outcome, okay? So the first card that we have is the Five of Swords, okay? Now this Five of Swords really tells me that you're very unsure of yourself. You don't have a lot of confidence of yourself, and you sort of sometimes allow other people to manipulate you into proving to you that that reality is truth, okay? The Five of Swords really speaks about manipulation, and it really speaks about winning at someone else's expense, okay? So my question to you, in order for you to truly move forward, is recognize that no matter no matter the person, the experience, the situation, no matter what was in your past, recognize that those experiences happened because they were meant to teach you something. So what is it that you've learned up until this point? That is the number one question. What have you learned up until this point? Because every experience teaches you something, whether it's meant to teach you that you need to stand in your power, or whether it's meant to teach you to see your inner strength, right? Then we have the Four of Cups, okay? What I love about the Four of Cups is that this is spirit giving you something. Now, cups truly represent emotion, and I often look at it as love, right? A lot of times people look at the Four of Cups as a love offering, but I don't really look at it that way. What I'm seeing in this Four of Cups is that you are here and you are so bored with what's going on in your life that you're not even aware that spirit is trying to offer you this new beginning, this new opportunity. You're kind of closed off to it because because you're still in this Five of Swords energy, right? You're feeling that everyone else out here is winning and achieving and getting all their things while you're still here stuck in this endless loop of feeling sorry for yourself with this orphan card that it's really not, you're not really seeing what you need. Like you're not being aware that there is a new opportunity being presented to you here, right? Spirit is offering you this new opportunity for growth and expansion, but you're not observing it. You're not watching it, right? You're so caught up in everything else. And I think you're also caught up in what everyone else is doing around you instead of focusing on you. The important thing that you have to remember with this month is that you need to focus on you. That is what this whole King of Swords is. This King of Swords isn't observing from above at everyone else. He's observing at above because he's observing what he wants. They're observing where they want to go and what the lay of the land looks like for them. Okay? So after the Four of Cups, we have the Emperor, okay? The Emperor talks about action. It talks about divine masculine energy, and it talks about planning and growth and expansion. So with the Four of Cups, okay, what I find very interesting is that even though you're so caught up in this orphaned mode and you're not observing and you're not aware that Spirit is offering you this opportunity, when you don't take that cup, now you get to choose. You get to choose that new opportunity. You're going to need this energy, this divine, this emperor energy that is going to strategically move you along the path of your divine true essence, okay? Because then our outcome, okay, where we end up this month, my beautiful Cancers, is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is this beautiful energy where you feel that you are in power. This Queen of Cups, my beautiful Cancers, is truly representative of you being in control with your intuition, being one with who you are, and utilizing your emotion with this great abundance of love and admiration for everything and all. I want to point out that you start your journey out in the swords, which is air, right? But you end up becoming balanced at the end of this month. Now, remember, your key points are going to truly be to focus on the work. You have to do the work. Figure out which areas of your life need the most balance and the parts that need to be cleaned up by utilizing the High Priestess, your intuition, okay? Recognizing that this orphaned energy, it needs to be let go of. Remember, you are choosing to stay in this state. So you must make another choice in order to move. Now, I want to see what other messages Spirit has for you, because this is all that the Tarot has. So let's get another Oracle card and figure out what additional messages Spirit has for you. Angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what additional information do you have for my beautiful Cancers this month? What additional information do you have for my beautiful Cancers this month? What additional information do you have for my beautiful Cancers this month? Beautiful. I love it. Okay, we have Adam. I think it's atoms, but the key word here is building, okay? So what I love is that I want you to point out how you see this figure that is in this boat, right? This boat is heading in the direction of something new that is being built and that is being created right here, right? This is this person's new destiny. It is what is leading them, right? And you see how you have all of these lights, right? So this light is sort of divine guidance, right? That divine intervention that we got from the Tower that is leading this person in this new direction. Again, we have a number 40, which is a 4. So this is about stability, structure, and foundation. And when we are building a foundation, we must make sure that our foundation is sturdy and that it is strong. Because when we build upon it, we don't want it to crumble. We don't want it to fall apart. And part of us, especially for you Cancers, is that you see how in this you have this regeneration, right? So you have this ending right here, which is this lava, right? But you still have growth that is sprouting, that is blooming, right? It's new life that is blooming. So you're regenerating from the roots. The roots truly represent your foundation, right? So that means that you need to really go deep within yourself to really help you find what it is that you need to sort of cleanse. First and foremost, you have to choose yourself, and you have to choose a different beginning. You have to choose to want to heal yourself. And you have to want to choose something from a higher perspective, right? Which really, again, your higher power, it's a 4. It's about building that foundation. It's about moving in a new direction, making that conscious choice. So thank you so much, my beautiful Cancers, for joining me. That is the message I have for you this month. I thank you all so much for being here, and I will see you next month with your new message. Namaste, guys.